Welcome back to the channel, football fans. Today, we're diving deep into the story of one of the most exciting young talents in world football, Désiré Doué. At just 19 years old, this French-Ivorian sensation has already taken Ligue 1 by storm, earned a blockbuster move to Paris Saint-Germain, and made his debut for the French national team. From his early days in Angers to his electrifying performances on the Champions League stage, Doué's rise is nothing short of meteoric. So, grab a drink, settle in, and let's explore the journey, skills, and limitless potential of Désiré Nonka Maho Doué. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into football's biggest stars, early life and background. Let's start at the beginning. Désiré Doué was born on June 3, 2005, in Angers, a picturesque city in France's Maine-et-Loire region. Growing up in a football-loving family, Désiré's passion for the game was ignited early. His father, of Ivorian descent, and his French mother raised Désiré and his older brother Gela in an environment where football was more than a hobby. It was a way of life. Gela, born in 2002, is 3 years Désiré's senior and also a professional footballer, currently playing for RC Strasbourg in Ligue 1. The Doué brothers were inseparable, often seen kicking a ball around together, dreaming of making it big. Their father once shared in an interview that the brothers were never jealous of each other, always pushing one another to improve despite their contrasting styles. Désiré's flair and attacking instincts versus Gela's defensive solidity. But the footballing genes don't stop there. Désiré is also the cousin of Yann Gboho, a forward for Toulouse FC, and Marc-Olivier Doué, who plays for SD Ponferradina. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Désiré's uncle, Numandiez Doué, is a former international referee who officiated at the 2014 World Cup. Talk about a family steeped in football heritage. Growing up, Désiré's multicultural background, French and Ivorian, shaped his identity, giving him a unique perspective and a quiet confidence that shines through on the pitch. At the tender age of 5, Désiré's talent was impossible to ignore. The story goes that while Gela was being scouted by Stade Rennais during a trial, a young Désiré was messing around with a ball on the sidelines. The coaches initially there to watch Gela couldn't take their eyes off the pint-sized kid weaving through imaginary defenders. They asked his parents, "When's he joining?" And just like that, Désiré signed his first license with Rennes Youth Academy in 2011. Little did anyone know, this was the start of something special. Youth career and breakthrough. Fast forward a few years, and Désiré was tearing it up in Rennes youth ranks, playing alongside other prodigies like Mathis Tel and Januel Belosian. Both born in 2005, Désiré stood out for his technical brilliance and fearless approach. By age 16, he was already training with Rennes' reserve team, competing in France's National 3 League. His ability to glide past defenders, pick out pinpoint passes, and score audacious goals had coaches buzzing. In February 2021, Rennes' senior team manager, Bruno Genesio, invited the teenager to train with the first team, a huge moment for a kid still in high school. Désiré's big break came in February 2022, when he was named in the matchday squad for a Ligue 1 game against Troyes. At just 16 years old, he didn't get on the pitch, but the call-up was a statement. This kid was ready for the big leagues. 2 months later, on April 14th, 2022, Désiré signed his first professional contract with Rennes, a 2-year deal that marked the beginning of his senior career. Genesio, known for nurturing young talent, saw something special in Doué, describing him as a generational prospect with the potential to dominate European football. On August 7, 2022, Désiré made his professional debut, coming off the bench in a 1-0 Ligue 1 loss to Lorient. At 17 years, 2 months, and 4 days old, he became one of the youngest debutants in Rennes' history. While the result wasn't ideal, Désiré's cameo showed flashes of his potential: quick feet, clever movement, and a willingness to take on defenders. Just a few weeks later, on August 31st, he etched his name into the history books by scoring his first professional goal in a 3-1 win over Brest. That strike made him the first player, born in 2005, to score in any of Europe's top 5 leagues. Let that sink in. A 17-year-old outshining players twice his age in one of the world's toughest leagues. Rising star at Rennes. The 2022-23 season was when Désiré Doué truly announced himself to the world. 11 as a starter. His versatility was a major asset, whether deployed as an attacking midfielder, winger, or even a box-to-box playmaker. October 6, 2022, he made history again, scoring an 89th minute winner in a 2-1 UEFA Europa League victory over Dynamo Kiev. At 17 years, 4 months, and 4 days, he became the youngest French player to score in a European club competition. The goal, a composed finish after a surging run, sent Rennes fans into a frenzy and put Europe's biggest clubs on notice. 3 days later, Désiré showed he wasn't a one-hit wonder. Subbed on in the 83rd minute of a League One match against Nantes, he scored a stunning half volley just 60 seconds later, sealing a 3-0 win, chesting down a clearance, and rifling the ball into the net with zero hesitation. Social media exploded, with fans and analysts comparing his flair to a young Neymar. Speaking of Neymar, Désiré has openly cited the Brazilian superstar as his idol, alongside Lionel Messi and former PSG legend Blaise Matuidi. His decision to wear the number 14 shirt at PSG is a nod to Matuidi, a symbol of his ambition to emulate his heroes. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. In April 2023, after a 3-1 loss to Lyon, Genesio publicly criticized Désiré for a lackluster substitute appearance, urging him to understand certain things faster. It was tough love from a coach who believed in his potential. Désiré took it in stride, using the feedback to fuel his growth. By the end of the season, he had 4 goals and 2 assists across all competitions, earning the Ligue 1 Pépite du Mois Gem of the Month award in September 2022. On November 2, 2022, he signed a contract extension until 2025, cementing his status as Rennes' crown jewel. International youth success. While dazzling at club level, Désiré was also making waves on the international stage. A regular for France's youth teams, he showcased his talent at the 2022 UEFA European Under-17 Championship in Israel. In France's opening match against Poland, he scored a brace, setting the tone for a dominant campaign. The Young Blues reached the final, defeating the Netherlands 2-1 to claim the title. Désiré's performances earned him widespread praise, with scouts noting his ability to dictate games from midfield. In October 2023, Désiré stepped up to France's U21 team, managed by Thierry Henry. His debut against Bosnia and Herzegovina was eventful, to say the least. Subbed on in the 77th minute, he was sent off in stoppage time after receiving a second yellow card. It was a rare misstep for the teenager, who bounced back in style. On March 23, 2024, he scored a match-winning brace against Ivory Coast, securing a 3-2 victory for the U21s. Henry, a legend in his own right, called Désiré a special talent with the mentality to match his skill. The pinnacle of Désiré's youth international career came at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Selected by Henry for France's U23 squad, he played a key role in their run to the final. Despite a 5-3 extra-time loss to Spain, Désiré's impact was undeniable, contributing a goal and an assist across 5 matches. His silver medal was a testament to his growing stature, even as transfer rumors swirled around him. Rennes had refused to release him for the 2023 U20 World Cup, prioritizing club commitments, but the Olympics showcased his ability to shine on the global stage. The PSG move and immediate impact. In August 2024, Désiré's career took a seismic leap. Paris Saint-Germain, France's footballing powerhouse, secured his signature for a reported 50 million euros, with potential bonuses pushing the deal even higher. The move, announced on August 17th, saw him sign a 5-year contract until 2029. Notably, Désiré turned down an offer from Bayern Munich, citing his desire to stay in France and play for PSG, the club of his idols. In his first press conference, he said, "Joining PSG feels like a dream. I'm here to learn, compete, and win titles." Désiré made his PSG debut on August 23, 2024, coming off the bench in a 6-0 thrashing of Montpellier. Wearing the number 14 shirt, he looked right at home, alongside stars like Kylian Mbappé and Ousmane Dembélé. On September 1st, he provided his first assist, delivering a pinpoint cross for Randall Kolo Muani's header in a 3-1 win over Lille. His Champions League debut followed on September 18th against Girona, and on December 10th, he scored his first goal in the competition, a clinical finish in a 3-0 victory over RB Salzburg. December 15th, 2024 was a defining moment. In a 3-1 win over Lyon, Désiré earned his first Ligue 1 Man of the Match award as a PSG player. He set up Dembélé's opener, won a penalty converted by Vitinha, and ran the show with his dribbling and vision. Fans on social media were in awe, with one ex-post calling him a magician who's only getting started. By April 2025, Désiré had cemented his place in PSG's squad, contributing key goals and assists in crucial matches. On February 19th, he scored and assisted in a 7-0 Champions League playoff win over Stade Brestois. On March 11th, he scored the decisive penalty in a dramatic comeback against Liverpool, securing PSG's place in the Champions League quarter-finals. And on April 5th, his solitary goal against Angers, his hometown club, clinched PSG's 13th League One title. Talk about coming full circle, playing style and strengths. So, what makes Désiré Doué so special? Let's break down his playing style. At 181 centimeters, 5 feet 11 inches, and 79 kilograms, he's got the perfect build for a modern midfielder. Athletic, agile, and deceptively strong. Analysts describe him as a dynamic box-to-box playmaker with a knack for goals and assists. His super strength, according to The Athletic's Liam Tharm, is ball carry. In the 2022-23 season, Désiré ranked in the top 2% of central midfielders in Europe's top 5 leagues for progressive carries, 3.4 per 90, and the top 1% for successful dribbles, 3.9 per 90. Simply put, he's a nightmare for defenders, gliding past them with ease. Désiré's technical ability is world-class. His close control, quick changes of direction, and flair for tricks make him an entertainer, as ESPN noted. Whether it's a nutmeg, a roulette, or a cheeky backheel, he's got the confidence to try it all. His passing is equally impressive, averaging 2.8 key passes per 90 in the 2024-25 season, per an ex-post by at F Talent Scout. He's created 13 big chances for PSG, showing his ability to unlock defenses. His shooting technique is another weapon. Whether it's a curling effort from distance or a venomous half volley, he's got an eye for the spectacular. Defensively, Désiré is no slouch. He averages over 3 tackles per game in League One, placing him in the top 6% of midfielders for defensive work rate. His work ethic and versatility have drawn comparisons to Real Madrid's Eduardo Camavinga, another Rennes Academy product. Whether playing as a left winger, attacking midfielder, or deeper-lying playmaker, Désiré adapts seamlessly, making him a manager's dream. His footballing IQ, combined with his athleticism, makes him a complete package at just 19 inches. Achievements and accolades. Désiré's trophy cabinet is already filling up. At club level, he won the 2024 Trophée des Champions and the 2024-25 League One title with PSG. Internationally, he's got a UEFA European Under-17 Championship gold medal from 2022 and an Olympic silver medal from 2024. Individually, he's been recognized as League One's Pépite du Mois in September 2022 and the Trophée UNFP Player of the Month in March 2025, beating out some of the league's biggest stars. His stats for the 2024-25 season with PSG are staggering for a teenager. 25 League One games, 5 goals, 6 assists, including a goal against RB Salzburg, a penalty against Liverpool, and an equalizer against Aston Villa. And it's clear he's thriving under pressure. With a market value of 60 million euros per Transfermarkt, he's already one of the most valuable young players in the world. Future potential and challenges. As we look to the future, the sky's the limit for Désiré Doué. At 19, he's already a key player for PSG and has 1 senior cap for France, earned in a 2024-25 UEFA Nations League match against Croatia. With the 2026 World Cup on the horizon, he's in pole position to become a regular for Les Bleus, especially as veterans like Antoine Griezmann and Olivier Giroud phase out. His ability to perform in big moments, like his penalty at Anfield, suggests he's got the mentality to handle the spotlight. That said, challenges remain. Consistency will be key as he transitions from prospect to superstar. Genesio's 2023 critique about needing to understand things faster hints at the mental growth required to compete at the elite level week in, week out. At PSG, he's surrounded by world-class talent, which is both a blessing and a curse. Learning from players like Dembélé and Vitinha will accelerate his development, but he'll need to fight for minutes in a stacked squad. Off the pitch, staying grounded amidst the hype will be crucial. His family's support and his Christian faith, as noted by the city celeb, seem to keep him humble. In terms of his ceiling, analysts see him as a future Ballon d'Or contender. ESPN's Frank Leboeuf said, "The sky's the limit for Désiré Doué, and it's hard to disagree. If he continues his trajectory, he could dominate European football for the next decade, whether as a midfielder, winger, or hybrid role." Clubs like Bayern Munich and Chelsea are already circling, but for now, Désiré seems content at PSG, where he's poised to become a cornerstone of their post-Mbappé era. And there you have it, the incredible story of Désiré Doué, a 19-year-old prodigy who's already rewriting the script of what's possible in football. From the streets of Angers to the bright lights of the Parc des Princes, his journey is just beginning, and we can't wait to see what's next. What do you think of Désiré's rise? Is he the next big thing in French football, or does he still have work to do? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your mates, and hit that subscribe button for more content on football's rising stars. We've got plenty more coming your way, so turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, stay passionate about the beautiful game, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.